Oh, look at this! Another county down! Into Cornwall!
Yippee!
Here we go!
Where do we go from here? Where do we go?
Do you ever get the feeling somebody might be listening in any conversations? It's just a paranoid view I've got, but anyway. Yeah, that was a good day. Long day. Up and down, up and down, up and down. We had a go to try and get to Bude, but it was just getting too much, and we decided to have a lunch stop in Morwenstow after the celebratory crossing the line of the Devon-Cornwall border. And then it all got a little bit hazy after that, and we've decided to camp down about halfway, 2/3 along the way between Hartland Quay and Bude. So yeah, it's just, that's our agenda really. If we need to take a little bit of extra time to enjoy the trip, then we'll do it.
13 days in, I think we've experienced most of what the track's got to throw at us, and the fact that we've managed to cope with it all does make you feel a bit better. The fact that your mood can turn on a dime makes you feel like you can deal with things. Ready to tackle Cornwall now. Our next big milestone will be Land's End. That's going to be a strange one, but yeah, I'm ready to go. So how are you feeling, Barney?
Oh, me? Well, I'm tired, I'm hungry, and my paw pads have got no tread left on them. When is this so-called holiday going to end exactly? This isn't a holiday, this is a flaming boot camp. Will somebody call me a taxi? Someone? Anyone?
All of us. All of us. Who can you trust from here? Who can you trust? Is it real or just something from Wonderlust?
Well, amazing day today. Once we finished the hills coming down from Hartland Point, it was an easy glide all the way into Bude, and the weather's been brilliant today. Wind's died off. Got the most amazing camp setting, and just enjoying our chocolate and watching this amazing sunset. So cheers. This Cornwall's doing well so far.
Yesterday was all of us. All of us.
This is an unexpected sight. This is a bench donated by Anne and Keith Weller, who were South West Coast Path walkers from 2004 to 2009. We were only expecting halfway point signs, but we've got a 500 miler. We've already walked 130 miles.
I'm getting a bit tired of these constant styles.
How do we move around with all these eyes on us? Tell you what, you go first, almost like it's kind of rehearsed, but it's not. No, we go. Our backs at the cross, yeah.
You want to get going, Paps? Yeah, let's do it then. Go on then. Let's go.
All of us. All of us. All of us,
So we decided to take a rest day in Tintagel, and pretty good timing really with this heavy rain in today. It's looking pretty bad for the rest of the week as well, so hopefully that's not going to make us too miserable. Bit of a windy day today. It's funny because when you plan for the trip you think about heavy rain, prolonged rain, maybe even a little heat wave, but you sort of forget how much of an effect heavy wind can have on the trail, especially when you live inland. But yeah, it's hard going. Packs kind of act as sails and blow you around. Gives the place a bit of a wild, kind of unsavoury feeling, especially where we've got to camp in it later. But yeah, we've got to keep going, we've got to put the miles in, otherwise we'll never get there.
And I don't know it's anything different. It's getting dark and it's getting cold, nights are getting long, and I don't know if you even notice at all that I'm long gone, babe. And the things that keep us apart keep me alive, and the things that keep me alive keep me alone. This is the thing. This is the thing. Yeah.
It's slower, Pep.
This is the thing. And I don't know if you know there's something missing, like the leaves on the trees, and my clothes all over the floor. And I don't know if you even notice it all. No.
So we're here at Rick Stein's fish and chip shop in Padstow. I've been very much looking forward to this. Had a few beers in town. Very busy, very touristy, but a very pretty town. You can see why it's popular. But we're going to see if this is one of the best fish and chips we've ever had. Score out of 10 then.
7.5.
Where have you had it better?
I think part of it is the expectation. Part of it is, setting you up to get, some of the best fish and chips in the world. Well, maybe not in the world. And it's good. It's good fish and chips.
Yeah, I've gone for the good old cod and chips, mushy peas. Yeah, I mean it's good. It's not mind blowing. If you've got a good fish and chip shop in your area, it's probably not massively better.
What do you think, Barney?
Should give you a bit of cod pucks. What's that? Score out of 10? 5.
Hey, stop that, will you? Do any more?
And the things that keep us apart keep me alive. keep me alive, keep me alone. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So a few dog walkers out there. This is the other style of style to get over. Barney, do you want to show me how it's done? Go on, up you up. Up you up. And over you go. Yep. King of the castle, you going to finish it? Oh. Sure about that, it's a bit of a steep drop. Go on then. Yeah, it's not ideal. So yeah, once you get past Port Quinn and you get through Padstow and Polsith, it's pretty flat. Kind of a nice change actually. There's a pub coming up in Harlin which is going to distract us. Let's see if we've got how to get past it. Temptation was too much.
This is the thing, yeah. Yeah. This is the thing. And I don't know it. No, it's
Another early start this morning, 4 AM alarm, setting off by 6, just a little way after Treanon, hoping to get to Newquay for about lunchtime I think.
all alone. And I don't know it. No, listen.
Easy to get desensitised by beautiful beaches on this walk, but had to stop for this one. Tregurian Beach, pretty big, looking onto Newquay.
So these kissing gates aren't difficult for Barney to manage, but for a human being with a 100-litre backpack?
In a bit of a rush for the ferry to get over the river at Newquay. So-called footbridges on the OS map are submerged at high tide. Not helpful. Keep going. Running now. Getting close.
Where are you heading for now?
Not sure, we'll just keep walking until we can.
We can't walk anymore.
Legs don't go no more.
We're trying to get to St Ives within 3 days.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a long way.
Yeah.
You looking for a campsite, or are you just going to camp on the way?
Just camp on the way. So we ran all the way to the ferry port. Really hard to run with these backpacks, and we missed the ferry. And we just overplayed the lovely ferry driver to drive us across, just the 3 of us. Oh, that was close.
Saved our bacon. Sorry for a little bit of Newquay High Street bashing, but it doesn't offer a massive amount of appeal to long distance hikers who like the wild. And now we're over on the other side of the river and it's all starting to look a little bit splendid again. Ha! Well, check this out, folks. We came across the river from Newquay and found this gorgeous little cove called Porth Joke. There's a little spring next door, so we've got our fresh water, keeping an eye on that tide. Bit of a concern, but I think we'll be okay and we'll check on the high tide. But yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Gonna enjoy tonight. Well, we made it through the night. just packing down. I had to be on hourly alarm duty through the night just to check on the tide. I had to walk down to the water's edge at 2:47, I think it was, in the morning. How did you find that beach camping experience, Jill?
It was alright for me because I didn't get up in the middle of the night to check on the tide down. I slept.
Yeah, I can't say we'd advise doing that to all you wannabe campers out there. That was a little bit dangerous, I suppose. But we managed the situation, albeit we're very tired. And wet beaches are just one of the worst camping surfaces. It's a check in the box. We wanted to do that beach camp. Maybe we'll get a couple more opportunities on the south side.
Come so far, it feels so real. All this time we've been waiting for.
Not a big fan of the beach sections. This one goes on forever, Parent Beach. I think when I'm that bit heavier, I seem to sink into the sand and it's really hard work. That's my excuse anyway.
Come so far.
All we wanted to say tonight is I know it can sometimes seem like we've got one idyllic campsite after another, but you know, sometimes you just got to be practical, get camped down and get some well-earned sleep.
Come so far. So just let me know when we get there. If we get there.
Go on then, pick it up, up you go. Up you up. Up you up. And up.
When we get there. If we get there. In the dark, feels so real, yeah.
So we've got into these Towan dunes at the end of the day. Bit of a maze actually. They've done a reasonable job with these signs, but we had one pointing in a very random direction with 4 path selections. That took us into Gwythian village to the church and then back round. Completely got lost, started looking at the lighthouse again. Yeah, so it's not good at the end of the day when you're tired. But I have to keep following the beach.
All this time we've been asleep.
I'm still walking through these dunes amazingly. I think if you tackle it, you'll probably age a month by the time you get out of them.
To you, where we're going. To you.
We're back on the track again and into the wild after a splendid day and a half in St Ives. Glad we managed to stop there. We splashed out a little bit in the Pedden Olver Hotel right on the coast. And yeah, the best town we've crossed through so far, St Ives. Lovely sort of port and beach setting. Nice shops, cafes, pubs. But yeah, lots of people warn us about this next section from St Ives through Zeno and beyond, steep cliffs, but I think we've got the measure of that coming through North Devon. It's going to be hard work, but I think the calves are suitably muscled up now to deal with that. Barney's slept pretty much continuously for the last 2 days, realising that this is not the end of the whole day. We are going to carry on. He's doing well, little guy.
All this time
Oh, yeah.
come so far. Come so far, yeah.
Well, so far so good. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, the path's pretty easy going. There is some sort of boulders to climb over, which I guess can be slow for some. But in terms of ups and downs, it's nothing really. Yeah, another good campsite just around the corner from Gurnard's Head. We headed up to the Gurnard's Head pub. Nice. Hopefully tomorrow Land's End, and that's the end of the North Cornwall section.
All this time we've been running from.
So, last few hours of North Cornwall. We've got Pendine Watch Lighthouse in view, looks pretty nice. More coastline, still not sick of it. Gulls are making their unique sound. Yeah, I think we're ready for tackling the south. Hey, the end is in sight.
So we're at Land's End. I feel a little bit emotional. It kind of feels like I know we're not even halfway, but it feels like we're walking home now instead of walking somewhere, which is a strange feeling. It kind of feels like it's ending a little bit.
South Cornwall now to do. Looking forward to it.
I think I kind of feel like if you made it this far, you know you can do it. You know, I think we've faced everything that could be thrown at us, haven't we? And, you know, I think we know we can do it now.
Yeah,
I've said that, and I might have jinxed us.
On to South Cornwall.